Okay.
Clacker.
Got clacked.
Question number 1, Adam. How do you feel about the present climate change in Wisconsin?
It's hot.
You know, it feels pretty good.
How did you throw your voice like that?
You didn't help me out.
Were you guys here? You guys were in Wisconsin yesterday, right?
Yes.
Up north.
Lacrosse.
Yeah, lacrosse.
It's
Yes.
hot as fuck up there.
It was.
It
It was like 90 something there. And now it's beautiful today.
Yeah,
It was. When I walked outside this morning,
I was expecting it to be warmer.
104.
specking.
Hey, if you're going to set the temperature, put some respect on it.
117, something like that.
All right, should we begin?
We should, hold on.
All right, believe it or not, there may be somebody out there who doesn't know who you guys are. So you want to introduce yourself?
Metallica.
Metallica.
This is Adam.
This is Clinton.
This is George.
This is Nate.
Hi, Nate.
And we're in the band Another Lost Year.
Another lost year.
Yes.
Come
And this
from-
is Steve.
Steve.
I'm Steve.
Great selfies.
From Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen
Charlotte.
City. Nate, could you show off our logo? For the Queen City logo?
Oh.
Thank you. For those of you who don't know,
Oh,
if you're ever
that's
there,
nice.
that's it.
Very nice.
Queen, we're not Queen Charlotte, I think is who it's named now.
Queen Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Queen Charlotte.
So it's pretty exciting time for you guys. You just released your new CD,
This is it's a
full-length album.
yes.
Very Alien Architect.
Alien
Yes.
Architect.
48 hours ago.
48 hours.
It's been incredible. You get this chance once every album release, and this, is this is the first time we've ever done CD release outside of North Carolina. This will be our technically it's our 4th studio collection release, and we've always done it in North Carolina. We had one last weekend, June 4th, in Charlotte, which was great. But the actual CD came out June 10th, and we did it in the Midwest, and we're closing it out tonight in Madison, Wisconsin, because honestly, we just put out a little thing, like if we were to do a CD release, where would it happen at? And you know, we talked about it unanimously. Unanimous?
Anonymous.
Yeah.
Anonymously.
Unanimously
My vote.
decided.
My vote was still for Amsterdam.
Yeah.
But
Amsterdam.
we didn't get the approval on the funds.
Damn it.
No.
I got like $20 or so. Maybe
It goes
better
into
than
the
that.
Amsterdam
If you,
fund.
if you curry for FedEx, you can get cheap tickets, man. I'm just saying, like,
I'll have to remember that.
carry a box.
Courier. So that was one of my questions, was about the multiple release shows. So you have a release show tonight.
Yes.
And you had one
Last
elsewhere.
night. Yeah, we've had
last night at Lacrosse.
we technically did 4. One in Charlotte because it's where we're from. We did one in Battle Creek because it's like a second home to us. Lacrosse, Wisconsin, because they have the most amazing drinking water, and Madison, Wisconsin, because we love Madison. It's a huge support town for us. WJJO has been huge. Steve Porter from Rock Rage Radio is here. He's always hanging out, taking pictures, doing weird stuff with us. He makes me excited with his selfies every day.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
selfies are the best.
He's still got one of my favorite pictures of us when you busted your ass.
I actually,
You laughed.
Yeah, I made sure your head didn't hit the ground first.
He did
And
not.
then once I saw the smile on your face, I thought that it was okay to point laugh.
And we do have photographic evidence of it. So.
We do.
Apollo.
So I solicited some questions from people online.
I saw that.
Eric Ernst from California wants to know, what's the one thing growing up that friends and family just won't let you forget about? Some weirdness.
It's you. I don't have friends. We're family.
No friends or family.
What? I mean, I don't know. I gotta see what I can talk about.
Nate, you remember that time you shaved the dog and you glued the hair on your genitals so you had pubes?
Too bad I wasn't there with my camera.
So good. Yeah, it was great. That was a good one. That was a good one. We got pictures of that too. We got pictures of that too. So you know, see.
Yeah, that's a different
Take a
website.
selfie with
though.
that.
That's not in your regular website. That's a different one.
Oh, God.
Okay, I have another question from a fan online. The fan's name is Adam. He wants to know what shampoo George prefers.
Oh.
That's easy.
What kind of shampoo do you use?
Question
George?
for Adam. Why would
It's
he know?
by Adam.
Oh, by Adam.
Adam asked it.
Adam already knows.
Oh, well, maybe he wants the world to know.
I don't use shampoo. So.
He doesn't. He just washes his hair
Natural.
with air.
Yeah, and we hose him off with a garden hose every now and then. He doesn't even get hot water.
He sticks
I was
his-
hoping we could trade some secrets, but
I got no
other
secrets.
questions. Great.
I got no secrets.
I think I saw you put that up, and somebody asked how to get rid of crabs. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that there's a shampoo at the store.
And a comb.
They have.
It's a fine-tooth comb.
And if you don't have Obamacare or insurance, you can actually shave half of your pubes, light the other side on fire, and as the crabs jump over, you stab them with
Stab
toothpicks.
with the ice pick.
Yeah.
That's renovated right there.
I offered that solution to a friend of mine that said he had crabs, and he didn't find that amusing at all. At all.
That's
No, I was pissed.
I'm from Maryland. We got a lot of crabs over there.
Crab
Yeah.
cakes and football.
Crab
Right?
cakes.
Lobster. A lot of seafood. Just put that in.
Don't worry
That's
about
fine.
That's what she said.
And where is she right now? Because never mind. Okay.
Where is she anyways?
I don't know.
I hate to bring you down, but do you have any thoughts on the situation that happened in Orlando? If you'd like to share it, if not, no big deal. We'll just skip right over it.
Man, we kind of woke up to that news today, and despite this is, let me get my thoughts together. With all the varying situations and things that go into that, whatever it was, I hear that the guy was upset about two guys making out in front of his friends and family. You know what? Your family's gonna be more upset that you went on a freaking mass shooting rampage, dude. Like, don't be an idiot. This is, it's America, the land of the free. It's not very free. They're taking away all our rights. The whole world is like fighting about the dumbest shit ever. We should be fighting as people, as a human race, to take over the galaxy. Like, we want to argue over a planet. We're like minuscule in the grand scheme of things, and like that's what blows my mind is like people don't understand that. If you want to kill people for your religion, man, and I'm not educated on this, so I can't really say, but I don't know the facts. I don't know everything about it, but I did some time in the military, and I have my own views and things like that. But it's if you want to go around and shooting innocent people in a nightclub and things like that, man, step in a ring with somebody who knows what the hell they're doing. Let's see what happens then. That's kind of the way I get it. It's a bunch of it's cowardly. It's people getting arrested for kind of doing the same thing in California today as well.
Right.
They were plotting for it.
Caught somebody that was they think was gonna attack the Pride Fest there in California.
Yep.
So
Yeah. So it's
pretty scary time.
Crazy.
yeah, dude. I mean, and it's the whole. We're from North Carolina, so we have the whole transgender bathroom thing going on as well. And it was really. It's not funny, but when that gorilla got shot, like everybody shut up about the transgender thing, and when America as a whole has such a short attention span when it comes to things like that, man.
Attention span of a toddler.
Yeah,
basically.
get involved with the facts, man. ISIS is real. There are people, even without ISIS, man, people are still homeland terrorists, and people are crazy, man. And these people need help, and it doesn't help when somebody makes fun of these people or something like that. But you know what? Like I said, if I see somebody doing some shit like that, they're gonna tell me I can't have my guns. Good luck trying to take them from me. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, I have guns. I do.
Me too. They're not as big as they used to be. They used to work out.
They are pretty big.
Okay. Favorite song during recording, or was there one more challenging than others?
Oh man.
Recording the album.
Well, Nate spent about 43 minutes on the album. 44 minutes. That's how long it is.
44 and a half.
Yeah, he was one taking everything, bastard. I don't know, man. It was recording the album this time around was it was very different. The recording process for us has been like when we first went in and did the Better Days album. We moved to Memphis for 9 weeks, and we did 11 songs. And then as we started progressing, we went down to Florida and we were doing a song a day, which kind of set us up for the pace of doing 2 songs a day when we were working on Alien Architect. We recorded well over 20 songs for this album. And honestly, and kind of going back, I'm glad that I video documented like pretty much every day, because there are stuff that like I don't remember. George has had to spend a lot of time sitting down trying to remember a lot of his files. All of us have, but probably I think the dudes really loved recording Run the Tank Out because it was way different for us. And then just all the songs were a lot of fun for me, because instead of having to wait weeks to go in and start putting vocals down, it was literally that night when I'd hear the song, like I got to go right after it. So it was just overall it was a great experience. Alien Architect as a whole was just like it was us in the purest form. It was the most, I don't know, invigorating thing that we could have done. Like it was great for my soul, man, to be able to go in and just let it all out.
So the whole process the recording process was shorter.
Once we got into the studio and got in a groove, it moved very fast. But we've been writing some of those songs for For a
Years.
little bit now, yeah.
Bits and pieces.
So it's we started recording about a year ago, and then we ended up in Geneseo and we recorded them again. And just you know keep going and keep going until you're happy with them, and that's hard to do as an artist. So.
A little serenade from Hammerstein warming up over
Sometimes you get a little Rage Against the Machine.
Right. No, sometimes that's the only thing that hits the spot, right?
Yes. Just getting a little angry.
Right. Okay, you have to share at least one crazy story.
Oh man, we like to play some pranks.
Man, Adam, this actually happened in Wisconsin, but one of my favorite Adam stories is we're not a very big drinking band. I won't say that we don't ever drink, because every now and then you'll catch us having a drink or two, and people are like, I thought you said you never drink. We don't drink regularly. We drink a lot when we drink.
Irregularly.
Not regularly.
We drink irregularly.
Yeah. But so we were playing in Wisconsin, and Adam had a tray of shots.
This was a long time ago.
Yeah, and you know what? I was driving down the road, and he's like, "Dude, I gotta throw up." I was like, "Okay, I'll pull over." So I pull over, I'm holding Adam up. He's like, "Dude, I don't have to throw up anymore. I gotta pee now."
And as drunk as I was, it was a real quick action from me like hurling to getting everything out. It was a really quick
Everything.
getting everything out. Because I got everything out.
And he's like, he's peeing, and he went to the side of, like, what is this, 90, 94, whatever this is?
Yeah.
He's standing on the side of the interstate, 2 o'clock in the morning, like, pissing. And he goes to fall back, and me being the friend that I am, doesn't want his drunk ass to fall on the ground. So I catch him, and as I catch him, he turns around and just pisses all over me. And I'm like, you son of a bitch, man. He gets back in the van like nothing happened.
Right.
And the next morning, I'm like, dude, do you want to tell me you're sorry for pissing on me? He's like, I didn't piss on you, man.
I wasn't that angry about it. I just didn't believe you. I wasn't that. About 4 days later, it finally hit me that happened. And I've never been able to apologize enough since.
He was like, yeah, so I remember pissing on you now.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes you just hope that it never comes back.
Yeah. One time,
that story always comes back.
We have a lot of funny piss stories.
Memory, yeah.
Nate and I went on an excursion one night in Houston, and after the third bar opened up for us at 6:30 in the morning, and Nate did 14 shots. We went back to the hotel where Nate laid at the foot of the bed, got up, and thought he went to the bathroom when actually he went 2 feet and pissed all over Cameron from my his pillow while Cameron was sleeping on his pillow.
Oh, man. That's a bad combination if you're a sleepwalker and you get really drunk. So
That's not the only time that he sleptwalked.
Oh no. Okay, I said we only needed to share one story. So he's like, no. Okay, we can move on. Do you have any hobbies outside of music?
He jumps out of planes.
You jump out of planes?
He jumps out of planes.
Occasionally. I need to do it.
More than once?
More than once.
I did that for my 50th birthday a couple years ago.
Dude, it's a great time. It is, man. It's funny how the world changes when you have jumped out of an airplane. Tandem or solo, it doesn't matter. When you jump from 14,000 feet in the sky, you're gonna die. Like, there is no coming back from that.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
I think Tom Petty described it the best. I'm free falling.
Brilliant. Simple.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
I think they want to get moving on. So, you guys have anything else? Do you guys have anything else you want to share with the fans? How to pick up your CD, where to find you?
Yeah, you can find us on whoisaoy.com, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. Check out a new album, Alien Architect. You can pick it up at empmerch.com. And thanks to you, Steve, for taking the time to do this with us today, man. We really appreciate it, brother.
I can't hear you, but awesome.
When you see this, we're going to tell you how good you look. We love you, Steve.
We look great.
Another lost year, Charlotte, North Carolina, 2016. We're coming for everything.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Coming for a while. Where's the knife?
Oh, God.